I'm 84 now, and it's alleged that I've killed 40 people. Who am I to disagree with that? I smashed him on the floor and I was trying to strangle him. Straight at him, blood, nutting him, cut him to pieces, literally. Sling him in the bath and trying to drown him. He screamed his head off. Didn't stop me. I just carried on. Hit him with an hammer and cut him with a knife. Tacked him with the axe. And it went right through his fingers into his head. We did manage to cut a couple of the officers' throats. One alleged I cut one of his ears off, and I wore it round me like a shield. I was waiting for him. Hung him and the dog. And dogs I love. But naturally, I thought he'd have to go as well. So I managed to get a razor blade, cut myself to pieces, pouring the blood. Remember, I had about 60 stitches or 80 stitches in each arm. When they took me in to see the doctor, I just dived over the table and went for him. One of them pulled out a gun. It shot me in the thigh. My leg was hanging off, but of course I didn't know that at the time. I then got the gun off him and blew his head off with it. Well, naturally, I ain't going to shake his hand, am I?
So with all the people you're alleged to have killed, does your conscience ever bother you?
Whether I shot them or stabbed them, I had no regrets afterwards. Accomplished what I set out to do, and that's all that mattered. And to my credit, if I'd done something, I always made a good job of it. Whether it was pulling their teeth out or smashing their head in, it was all in the game.
Don't you think that there's a lot of families out there went through a lot of grief because of you? Do you have any compassion towards these people? I mean, you must think, Frank, that there's a lot of people out there, relations to 40 murdered people, that think you're a murdering psychopath.
I turn it in. Otherwise, me and you's going to fall out, and that's a serious warning.
If you were going to kill someone, Frank, what was your favourite way of killing?
My easy way of killing, the best way of killing someone, was putting a gun to their head and blowing their head off with it. Simple as that.
We've all heard about the famous, or infamous, torture trials. Can you tell us about that?
It's been said that I pulled a man's teeth out with pliers. There was no need for that. I'd already knocked them out. You didn't have to torture anyone. In no time, they told you whatever you wanted to know, and that was good enough.
No, it's not that I'm calling you a liar or anything like that, but no smoke without fire.
I've already told you once, Tyrone. Now I don't want to have to tell you again.
So after all the years, Frank, a feature film about your life has finally been made. How does it feel?
In the past, I've been interviewed on various television programs. Now, this is my first chance of saying it as it is, and how it should be.